You had two choices. That was it, right? Keds and PF Flyers. When you got older, it was Chucks. Chuck Taylor All-Stars, high top, low top, black or white, that was it. Now there's buildings with sneakers. Buildings, you walk in and they're on you too. What are you looking for? Are you looking for running sneakers or hiking sneakers? Jogging sneakers or aerobic sneakers? High aerobic or low aerobic? How about sitting sneakers? Do you have any sitting sneakers? Seriously, look at me, moron. Does it look like I'm going to be working the boards anytime soon?
You know, my daughter actually asked me the other day, she said, Dad, what kind of computer did you have growing up? She couldn't believe we didn't have a computer growing up. Really? I said, no. She said, well, then how do you get online? Oh! I said, how did you get into Rutgers University? It's my youngest daughter. She goes to Rutgers University up in New Brunswick, New Jersey. Graduated third in her class in high school. Dean's List first 2 years in college, and she's in the top 10 percentile at Rutgers. No, don't clap. No. We're getting the DNA checked on that one, because there's no way she has shrunk my loins. My wife married me, so you know she's not the brightest bulb in the batch either. Now, my oldest daughter graduated from James Madison University in Virginia. Dukes, yeah, where she majored in beer pong. That one's mine. She actually graduated a year ago in May, so it's about a year and a half. She said, when she graduated, she said, Dad, now that I've graduated, I was thinking I'd like to do some traveling. I said, that's a good idea. You just graduated. You should travel. You should travel maybe to a job. How did you travel to a job? You travel to an out-of-state college, you get your butt to work. Made her get a job, and she got a job at Applebee's as a waitress. Can't tell you how proud I am knowing I spent over $80,000 of money I don't have. So she can tell you what today's soup is. There's really no more to that story. This is the part where I try not to break down and cry. I could have had my Harley. I told my daughters, if you were techno-savvy when we grew up, talking computer, if you were techno-savvy, you could work a vertical hold knob on a television set. Then I spent about 10 minutes explaining what a vertical hold knob was on a television set. I said, you're not going to believe this, but when we grew up and you wanted to change a channel, you would physically have to get out of the chair, walk across the room, and manually turn a knob. Or you had to have children. Told my daughters, you're looking at one of the first remotes. See all the remotes out there? Be up in your room, safe and sound. Jimmy, get your butt down here. What do you do? Hey, why are you down here? Do you that a favor? Would you change that channel? I thought I was in trouble. The youth today has no idea what it's like to stand next to a television set an entire football game holding an antenna for the fire. Dad, I'm starting to lose all the feeling in the right side of my body. Quit your whining. Halftime's coming up. Be able to put your arm down and get me a beer. Bring back some aluminum foil. I want to get a better reception on the second half. If you're under 30, ask someone next to you what the aluminum foil was for. Hell, if you're under 30, ask someone next to you what an antenna is. I told my daughters back then we had a lot of channels, so we had 2 big knobs. A lot of channels. 3 UHF. UHF was weird, wasn't it? Because you couldn't actually turn to the channel, you just had to get near it, and then fine-tune it with the outer plastic ring. But underneath the 2 big knobs was a little door, and you'd open up that door, and there was little knobs in there, technical knobs. One was called tint. Remember tint? Tint meant you could watch the people on TV very green, very blue, or very jaundiced. But there was other knobs like brightness and contrast and vertical and horizontal hold, and those knobs took a touch, right? Picture's going up, it's going up, now it's going down. Got it. Now go and move. Hammer and pliers, I want to change the channel. Remember the knobs would break with the pliers around? Wealthy families have the vice grips. Doom, 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 doom. And the TV set that worked was always on top of the old TV set that didn't work. Come on, I know some story. Remember the big wooden cabinet with the broken set? I swear we bought ours broken because I never saw the damn thing work. I once asked my father, Dad, why don't we get rid of the old one? Because that's furniture, son. You don't get rid of nice furniture like that. See that cabinet? That is real wood laminate. Really.
Mine's when it comes to new cars. I'm looking at a car right now that costs more than the house I grew up in. And it's not that nice of a car. One that nice of a house, but it's not that nice of a car. I miss cars that were made of metal. Remember bumpers? Bumpers were good. You could stroll into a telephone pole at 40 miles an hour. Follow the car giggling, going, look what you did to the pole. We had cars that had guts. We had cars you couldn't even turn off. We all had one of those cars, right? Get to where you go and turn it off. Passengers going, are we getting out? I don't know, the car's not done yet. We're gonna have to drive around for a while. I figured something out though, if you're depressed, you don't feel love, go to a car dealership. You'll have a new best friend for life as soon as you step one foot on the lot. Especially today, huh? I went there, I don't know what happened. I stepped one foot on that, this guy just materialized. Hey, how you doing today? What are you looking at? Give me a hug. Get away from me, you son of a bitch. This guy says to me, oh, you have two daughters, Jimmy. They play sports. Well, then you're gonna need room for their equipment. You're gonna need an SUV or a minivan. You're gonna need individual climate control zones and LCD pop-down players with iPod and PlayStation hookups. I said, what planet are you from? I grew up outside of Philadelphia with three brothers. Once a year would make the trip to Pittsburgh where all my relatives lived. 5 hours. 5 hours across the Pennsylvania Turnpike, and I had to ride the hump in the back seat the whole way. That's right, I was hump boy. But I shouldn't complain because my younger brother had to lay in the sun deck in the back. It was back when we didn't need seatbelts, we had Dad's arm. That's all you needed. 5 hours across the Pennsylvania Turnpike with two chain-smoking parents that didn't want to crack the window because we might catch a cold.